Okay, you guys, and here's another photo for more photographic evidence of how these clown executives dress themselves up in fake military uniforms to purport that they were important and to literally support their self-deluded, completely outrageous, ridiculous, narcissistic view of themselves that little L. Ron Hubbard told them that they were stars in the sky and that they were the royalty of Scientology. So here's a man who literally grown man dressing himself up. There's another grown woman right next to him in these so-called missionary outfits. That's what they would call it. They were on mission. And Scientology is a paramilitary operation. Scientology is a data mining for felonies operation, very much like any type of intelligence operation. That is what they're in the business of, except that they're in the business of taking all that cash that they're making and lining it right in their pockets. And these adults are in there helping them achieve that. Now, these adults, before you say anything about them, they're stupid enough to want to do this work and not get paid for themselves. But believe you me, they keep track and record of every single dollar that they're making for this disgusting operation. So while they might have signed a contract that's against their own best interest, regardless of that, they're in there every single week looking for minors they can recruit and groom into becoming their slaves for, different positions in their hotel chains and their commercial buildings, which is where all these children get trafficked. I mean, literally in the center of downtown Clearwater, a huge hotel where all of this takes place. But you know what? The IRS doesn't give an F. They just literally could not care less. They are actually willing to give these people the type of level of subsidies necessary to run their operation and to incentivize their members to incriminate themselves. Because you know what? For the reasonable price of buying up how many intensives, how many hours of interrogations can you go in there and get asked all types of felony admissions that these people pretend they can float away, because the technology of unindicted runaway felon L. Ron Hubbard is a very great technology. According to the IRS, according to the Tampa Bay Times, this is a very religious church where a lot of religion is being practiced. Well, you know what? It should literally be blasphemy as F to be that intellectually dishonest, to literally see that there's children being exploited, overworked, being trained and groomed to be slaves of these deranged men that pretend that there's some sort of military, clearing the planet, ridding it of all evil. Well, you know what? They should rid of themselves. That's the first thing that they should start with. Going to look up in the mirror and really asking themselves, gaining some self-awareness, that all the self-awareness that L. Ron Hubbard took away from them should start coming right back right quick. If anyone bothered to do their job, maybe that would happen. But, since they have such great little friends in the Tampa Bay Times, the LA Times, ABC News, I mean, how much media coverage has this stupidity been taking? How many headlines? How much money for advertisers are all of these glib, recklessly negligent outlets taking for reporting on nothing, for giving adults that sign all manner of consent form that they were into the depraved extreme role plays that L. Ron Hubbard pitched to them? These adults said that they loved it. So the media's been cradling them as little babies. Oh, you poor thing, you made a bad decision. You got stuck in a double wide trailer and you were how old? Oh, you were in your 40s. Oh, okay. So, and how many minors has the media given any single shred of possibility to actually get their story told and to actually hold the child traffickers accountable? Well, none. Turns out the media doesn't care about children. The media just wants whatever is quick, whatever is convenient, and whatever serves their little editorial board and their legal departments, who don't give an F about the story. They just give an F about going to print with whatever can be quick to make some bucks. profiting of children being trafficked, and pretending they're naive, gullible, and dumb. Well, you know what? There you go. Be naive, be gullible, be dumb, but then don't get pissed when you get called out for being so stupid. Because while you guys pretend that we are the stupid ones, it would be interesting for us to start hearing your explanation and excuses of why this all is okay, to be honest.